What's up, YouTube? Real recognize real. Welcome to another Real Talk with J-Man. Hope everybody's living the best life that they can out there. Drama free, sucker free, best way to be. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I'm just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for the shift at work tonight. It's a beautiful day outside. You know, finally. Weather's been kind of shitty here lately. Rain, rain, rain. Welcome to Florida, though. So last night, I watched the Trap Lord Ross documentary. Was King Von Rap's first serial killer. And you know, shout out Trap Lord Ross, man. It's a very well put together documentary, man. You could tell he put a lot of time and effort into the shit. You know, he got a lot of flack, man, from Von's people putting it up, man. But and he had to take it down for a little bit, but he put it back up. You know, and he wasn't saying nothing in that shit that wasn't already public knowledge. I mean, shit, Von used to get on Twitter and fucking, you know what I'm saying? How he beat all those cases is crazy to me. He definitely got lucky, man, because he definitely had a lot of bodies on him. You know, to call him a serial killer, though, I mean, I can understand what he was trying to say, but when you see your people's dying, I think Von got pushed over the edge for real, after T. Roy got killed. That's what really turned him into a demon, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what really made him get on that demon time. You know? I mean, what do you do, man? What do you do when all your friends getting killed and shit? You have to strike back. Like, so Ross, you know, you from London and shit. I don't know, shit get real out in the London streets too. You know what I'm saying? They got gangs and shit over there too. You know what I'm saying? Their estates, those are their projects, be beefing with each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit ain't just in the U.S., man. But Ross definitely ain't no street dude. So, you know, to call that man a serial killer, I understood what he was trying to. He definitely did get a kick out of you know, killing people. You know, I mean, you just look at his tweets and shit, man. You know, he definitely. I feel like he just became desensitized to it. Death was just like an everyday. It was like whatever. You know. It's a damn shame, man. I pray for them young dudes in Chicago, man. It's not worth it, man. You know, it's just crazy if Von and Duck would have come together, both being prominent figures in their community, both with a lot of say so. They could have come together and squashed all that shit, and they could have both made a lot of fucking money together, man. Unfortunately, Von, he just couldn't shake that street mentality, man. He just couldn't shake it. You know, Dirk gave him the chance of a lifetime, man. You know, but Von just couldn't leave the streets alone, man. After that concert, instead of going to his Airbnb, his hotel, chilling, kicking it, whatever the fuck, he goes to swing on fucking Kondo, and that was his last decision. And that's just karma, man. Karma, like I said before, man, karma is real. Von was responsible for a lot of bodies, man. A lot of bodies, man. A lot of mothers, sons. You know. But that's gang shit, man. You know, that's gang shit. And I never really understood the whole civil war between the BDs and the GDs, man. They have the same literature. The same, you know what I'm saying? They fall under the six. But it's a war that's been going on since like the 70s, man. You know, they're essentially the same shit, but you know, it's crazy to me, man. You know, another thing, man. You know, O Block and shit. They was definitely outnumbered. You know, you got this little section versus Tuckerville and St. Lawrence and all that shit. Which is like, it's like this and then O Block. So Von really had to turn up, man. You know, he's like I said, he just became desensitized, man. Especially after his friends died and shit. Like T. Roy, man. That was like one of his day ones, man. You know, and O.D. Perry and so he felt like he had to turn up extra and get his extra get back with shooting K.I. and then Modell and you know what I'm saying. Y'all already know you know what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. I fucked with Von's music heavy, man. He brought that storytelling aspect back to hip hop, man, and he was very talented, man. Unfortunately, he didn't just focus on the music, man. He was too worried about being a shooter and being a street dude, you know. And like I said, man, that decision, man, you ain't got shit to prove to nobody, man. You know, everybody knows you real. You don't have to go fuck with Quando, man. You just had a fucking a show, a very successful show. You should have went back and celebrated, man. Fuck. And I don't understand what the whole beef between him and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Vaughn was a funny dude though, man. He embraced that whole serial killer thing on there eating cereal and shit. He knew what he was doing. Trolling motherfuckers and shit. You know. I feel like if he would have survived or whatever the fuck, he definitely probably would have went down for FBG's murder, man. Cause that was obviously, you know what I'm saying? And then Von's sitting there talking about, oh, they were gonna do a song together. And come on, dog. Come on, man. Even academics called him out on that shit. And if I was like, man, it was just some high school shit, blah, 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 blah. No, man, it went deeper than that, man. That whole shit, man, played out like a movie, man, for the whole world to see, man. And it really opened up a lot of people's eyes to what be happening in them Chicago streets, man. You know what I'm saying? On a daily. Shit, right now. Right now. Guarantee you, there's still beefs going on, man. And you put rivals in that close an area, man. You know, it's just really unfortunate that Vaughn and Duck couldn't have like squash shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause listen, man. I know we took those losses on both sides. We got the whole world looking at us, man. We should come together. You know how much money we can make? They could have made a lot of money, man. If they would just left that shit alone, man. But the code of the streets, man. And I don't think Vaughn was a serial killer. Yeah, he did seem to get a kick out of murder. You know, he seemed to really enjoy it. But like I said, man, your fucking friends dying around you. You become desensitized to death. You know. Shit, I mean, I'm basically desensitized to it. You know, I've seen it so fucking much that it doesn't affect me like it. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, if something happened to some, you know, of course I would feel something. But it's like I've already cried so many tears and so I'm just so used to it. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of understand, in a sense, Vaughn just being like it was normal. It was normal to him. You know, and when you got ops taking your friends and then you get one of theirs, you gonna, you know what I'm saying, be braggadocious. You're gonna be braggadocious and shit. You know, I just think it's crazy how many cases he beat that he was obviously responsible for. Come on, man. He made great music though, man. Like he had white boy kids in the suburbs talking about I'm not from 63rd, saying fuck 63rd. Doesn't even know, you know what I'm saying? Turn that shit into a catchphrase and shit. Crazy, man. They exposed the world, man. Shit that's been going on in Chicago for a very long time, man. I mean, Chicago's gangland for real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LA. LA definitely with the shits too, man. But Chicago's got I don't know which one's got more gangs, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to say Chicago, man, but I know LA's got a lot of gangs too, man. I want to do some research, man, and see. Because I want to say Chicago has slightly more, because Chicago, man, got gangs motherfuckers ain't never really heard of, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows the whole GD and BD shit because of fucking Vaughn and Duck and shit. But it goes deeper than that, man. You got Latin Kings, you got fucking, you know what I'm saying, Black P Stones, you got fucking Maniac Latin Disciples, you got, it goes on and on, dog. Goes on the Simon City Royal, like that, it goes on, bro. There's a lot of gangs, man, and that street shit's very real in Chicago, man. Just, and I guarantee Vaughn wasn't the only one with that mentality. You know what I'm saying? He was just a public figure, and he was very looked at. You know what I'm saying? So to call him a serial killer, I don't want to say all that. He turned into a demon. His people's getting took from him. People he loved. People he and like I said, man, that gang shit. You become desensitized to death. You become desensitized to murder. It becomes fucking normal. It becomes fucking normal. You can't walk outside without a strap because you worry about the ops running. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like that. You got to be like that. Unfortunately, he didn't take the chance that Dirk gave him and capitalize off it, man. He should have left all that shit alone, man. And fucking with Quando. I mean, you didn't think Quando had motherfucking hitters too? Like, and then, sure enough, man, the Reaper came and got him. I feel like Vaughn was, a lot of that online shit was trolling, and I think he did get a little kick out of the shit, but he also struggled with it. You know what I'm saying? Because he made a tweet one time saying, "Does it make me a bad person?" You could tell he was conflicted with it, but he already had this online persona, and I don't even want to say a persona because it was really him. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that braggadocious shit was for the fans and for the, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he really probably felt that way a little bit, but I think he was a little extra with it online, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. And saying drill music took gangster rap to a whole nother level, man. Of course, shout out NWA, Ice Cube, and all them, but they wasn't doing, they wasn't doing shit like Vaughn and them and shit, man. They was rapping about the reality they were living in, but Ice Cube wasn't going around, you know what I'm saying? Easy one, you know what I'm saying? So drill was like the next level gangster rap, man, but it was actually true. They was actually living this shit. They was actually, and I think that's what made a lot of people gravitate towards Vaughn and that whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Because it was authentic. Like you going down, you see a massive fucking car wreck, you're turning your head. Everybody wants to witness the car crash. Everybody, it's just how we are as a race, as a people. You know what I'm saying? Violence and death and all, we're drawn to it. It's fucked up. But everybody turns their heads. Everybody loves the car wrecks. just how we are, man. We're drawn to it. You know, I don't care what nobody says. Everybody is slightly fascinated with the darker side of life, with the fucked up shit. Just how we are, man. Anyways, man, it's a damn shame they couldn't come together. Von was very talented. You know what I'm saying? Duck was okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I did like Von's music better and shit. Um, Shout out to both of them though, man. And it was senseless, man. And I pray for Chicago, man, and the rest of the country, man. L.A. You know, but Chicago, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. You can't even walk downtown, and a lot of innocent. You know, there was a few innocent people that lost their lives during that whole situation, man. That ain't nothing to do with the shit, man. And that's where it gets fucked up. That's when it becomes a sad situation. You know, I don't want to say that's when it becomes sad because it's sad in general, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. You know what I mean? But R.I.P. Von, man. You know, you was a talented dude, man, and it's a damn shame you couldn't leave that street shit alone, man, and shake that demon you had inside you, man. Shout out to Trap Lord Ross, man. Very well put together documentary. You know, like I said, man, I wouldn't call him a serial killer though. I would say he was ready to strike first, and he did get a kick out of it. Turned him into a demon, man. The streets turned him into a demon. But you could tell he was a good person too. You know, breaking bread with his people, his mom. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he had a good heart. You know. Oh, and then not only like that video we had with I don't know if it was his son or whatever, with the water gun. Talking about fuck Tuka, shoot him in the face. Come on, bro. That was kind of fucked, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't. But that's how it is, man. That's how it is. It's a cycle, a vicious cycle, man. You got the older gang members teaching the shit, and you know they come up under it, and it's never gonna stop. I don't think, man. All the senseless violence, man. So I pray for everybody, man. No matter what state you in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, pray for the streets in general, man. Wish all the senseless violence would stop, man. There's no need for it, man. Like I said, if Von and Duck would have just came together, both being leaders in their community and shit, I feel like they could have squashed a lot of that shit and really focused on getting the money, you know. But unfortunately, man, you disrespecting dead friends and shit. Some shit just isn't forgivable, man. So who knows, man? Who knows what it could have been, you know. Anyways, man, R.I.P. Von, R.I.P. Duck, R.I.P. to everybody on both sides of that, man. Shout out Trap Lord Ross, very well put together documentary. I'm gonna sign up off here, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment. You know what I'm saying? Show your boy some love. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. You ain't got nothing to lose, man. I'm gonna sign up off here, man. That's been Real Talk. Peace.